to the International Women's Day interviews with local businesswomen from Leicester. We hope that you find these videos both informative and interesting. Over the coming weeks, we will be sharing with you videos and podcasts from women and girls who have gone into careers that they love. To kick off International Women's Day this week, we begin with two ladies who've gone into film production and media, starting with Rukhsana Bhatti. Rukhsana, film production is not the obvious choice for a woman to go into. Tell me what you do and how you got into this.
I'm a filmmaker, and I got into filmmaking just by hobby and interest. I'm really, my professional background is teaching and writing, but I've always had an interest in films, and I thought the best approach would be to just go on some courses and take it from there, and that's really how it developed into filmmaking.
So how long have you been in the film industry for?
I'm actually a newcomer into the film industry.
Okay.
Before then, I was on quite a variety of courses for about a year, because you really do have to learn your craft. There's no point entering the film industry unless you're doing it as a hobby. If you just want to do something like YouTube, that's fine. But and I mean, seriously, even if you're going to even produce on YouTube, there's no shame in that. I think it's one of the best thing about social media, that you can deliver messages or do things. It's a great, medium for TV in a way. But I wanted to really be taken a bit more seriously in the film industry, and realising it was a male-dominated industry, I thought there was a niche for women from our background, from the ethnic minority. I think we have to, pursue this kind of area and see what is it that we can do there. And I had messages to deliver, and that's the reason I'm really passionate about going into filmmaking.
So what type of messages have you delivered so far?
Well, I'm currently, where we should be in the next few weeks, I've done a short film, Bright Side, and we hope to take that to film festivals. We're on our way.
Brilliant.
And it's about Muslim women, 5 working Muslim women living in Leicester, and it's to do with Leicester Market. So we wanted to obviously involve the city of Leicester. We felt it had, it's not just about one group of people, one ethnic minority. We wanted to kind of embrace the whole kind of diversity that exists in Leicester, and we thought the best way to bring people together is to do something about Leicester Market and Muslim women.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Okay. So what do you feel, I know you said it's a very, very male-dominated market, what do you feel are some of the other challenges that you've had in this industry?
I think it's not that I don't want to go down the whole kind of sexist area. I don't think it's that. I think it's just naturally these discussions have been going on for years. Women, obviously, because biologically we are made to have children as well. The whole film industry, and from my own experience, it's a lot of hours away from home, and I think women can't always. If you're inclined to have family, or if you come from a certain background, you're not going to. It's kind of difficult to kind of meet
pursue.
And make those hours, and sometimes you're working 18 hours, 15 hours, and
it's a long day.
Yes, it depends on the location, the shoot, and most women are put off. I mean, there was just recently a statistic that came out. Most women leave the film industry when they're around about the 30 or 35 mark, obviously for family reasons, I guess. And I think that's one of the reasons why women are put off, really.
But equally, it must be quite rewarding as well to pursue something that you really enjoy, that's become a passion of yours.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be doing this if it was just a job. It is my passion. It's something I take very seriously, and I have messages to deliver. So my medium is to do it on film, and that's what I hope to do.
Brilliant. So what would you say for you are the best things about your job or your career?
Best thing about the job, about filmmaking, is you're in charge of your creation. and your ideas and your creativity is given life. And that's what it is. Your vision comes to life, and you control which way it comes out. If you are from the beginning of the process of filmmaking, from the storyboard to the script, and then obviously in the editing, the pre-production, shoot and post-production. So for me, it's the whole kind of creating something.
And you're responsible for it from beginning to end, I guess.
That's it. That's really what it is. So, yeah.
That must be rewarding in itself.
Definitely. And just to see people come up to you or smile and just say, look, that was a really good film. We just did a preview just with amongst ourselves, and just the crew, and we were just sort of looking and thinking, it's we showed one or two individuals who were close to the crew, and they were just amazed at what we were able to capture and just doing it as a hobby.
Wow. Okay, so finally, is there anything that you'd like to add to any women or girls listening who may be considering a career in film production or the media area, and they're not sure about whether to go ahead with it?
I would definitely say pursue it. If you've got a passion, you're committed, I think you can overcome any challenges, regardless of background, gender, cultural differences, whatever. It's up to you as an individual to pursue what it is that is important to you.
Yeah.
And just go ahead with it. And I think that shouldn't put you off, because it's with any industry. It's not just filmmaking. If you went into the finances, it's the same kind of level of commitment. I think women are just put off because of the hours in most circumstances, or where the location may be set. But it's just, if you're passionate, I think any person would just go ahead and not let that put them off.
Okay, thank you, Rukhsana, for coming in.
You're welcome.
And we hope to see you again.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, we're now going to talk to Kristina Cooke, who is in her second year of Media Studies at De Montfort University. Kristina, Media Studies, not the normal option for young girls or women to go into when they're studying. Tell me what made you go into that area?
Well, my degree is actually media production, so it's Bachelor of Science as well. It's not a Bachelor of Arts, which is a lot more creative and a bit more fun, I think is probably a good way to put it. But mine's a lot more technical and looking directly at how video cameras and stuff work. Really, it started when I volunteered for hospital radio and really enjoyed it, and did work experience with radio station, and my focus is quite around audio, radio, now looking at online, social media, that sort of thing.
Brilliant. So what did you do with the hospital radio? Were you producing content?
Well, hospital radio, I was just volunteering and did obviously work experience with them. It was more sort of broadcast assistant, so just helping them out and general admin stuff, obviously because I didn't know what I was doing. But now at university I get to do Demon FM, so I'm actually producing shows, making content, putting it out on air.
Right, that must be exciting.
Yeah, it's enjoyable. I mean, our actual module has to be based around specific subjects, but I like to go out and just get stuff that I'm interested in, post on my blog. And
Brilliant. So you're quite proactive in that way.
Yeah.
Do you think that's an important quality to have in that industry?
I think in media, it's definitely, you've got to get yourself out there. You need to be doing as much as you can to get noticed, basically. It's not, yes, a degree is good because most people want degrees, but at the end of the day you need to have the experience.
You want the practical hands-on experience as well. So what are some of the interesting interviews that you've done, or the content that you've put together?
Think the one that I've had most views on my blog is I interviewed a guy who is only 22, I think, and he runs a jam business, which is a global brand, and sells in something like 2,000 stores, and it's all in the supermarkets.